What's going on, and welcome to Joe's Geek Show, the video series where we talk comics. And before we get started, if you're new to the channel and like to support, you can do so by hitting that like button, clicking the subscribe button, and sharing. And with that, the time that Diana Prince, aka Wonder Woman, out-crazied the Joker. And before we can really get into the meat of the story here, we gotta figure out how we ended up in this situation in the first place. Because this book as a whole takes place during the Deodato Messner-Loebs run of Wonder Woman. This is when Diana had temporarily lost her title of Wonder Woman to Artemis after failing to win a new contest set up by Diana's mother Hippolyta. It's a good story for another time. And during this time that Diana's title was stripped, she donned a completely new and rockin' 90s biker styled outfit and still continued her duties of protecting the people in Boston. And it's also around this time that she caught herself between two warring mafia factions, one led by Paulie Logo and the other by Giulia Sazia, the widow of the previous mafia head Antonio Sazia, with each attempting to usurp the other and become the new big dog in charge. Then in a new twisting turn of events at the very end of issue 95, after Diana had done battle with both the Cheetah and Poison Ivy, Giulia ends up going back to her home only to be greeted by the clown prince of crime himself, the Joker. And I'm sure we're all wondering, wait, why isn't the Joker in Gotham? Well, as the Joker explains, dear Miss Sazia, Gotham's gotten a little warm for me this season. Batman's gotten mean. A citizen could get killed. Which is a reference to the then current Night Quest story that was going on in the Batman titles. Because after having his back broken by Bane, Bruce chooses a new successor to the Batman mantle, picking one John Paul Valley, aka Azrael. And if you never read that story and you wonder, how did John Paul do as Batman? Well, the Joker got the out of town. And so, now we're here. Joker's in Boston. And after various antics and murders from the Joker, Diana eventually catches up with Giulia Sazia, finding her chained to a desk. The Joker then reveals himself and the bomb strapped to his chest along with a small compartment on the bomb, which then sprays Diana with a white Joker venom that paralyzes the Amazon warrior. And out of context, this looks kinda wrong. Diana is now completely helpless and at the whim of the Joker, who then goes on a series of, well, jokes. But we know Diana isn't an ordinary human, and as such within her mind reaches out to talk to the Pan, a Greek demigod of sorts that's half man and half goat, and as Diana says, you are the embodiment of chaos. You are wildness and laughter and the great void, and I must learn from you. If I learn how to play the songs of discord, I can be free. Teach me your dance. And the Pan obliges with his nice sinister smile, and in a way, Diana dances with the devil in the pale moonlight. And with that, her mind is free and she's allowed to move, which means the Joker's in a little bit of trouble. And also, Diana is a bit different now, telling a slew of jokes herself as she pummels the Joker and being rather crazy herself by doing things such as electrocuting herself in order to knock out the power, leaving the Joker in darkness. So Diana's way of dealing with the Joker is,
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
and as the Clown Prince fires wildly in the dark, he demands to know why she isn't paralyzed as he used his best venom on her. Diana tells him that she danced with the great god Pan, whose music is in her ears, and his poison can't affect one whose very nerves pulse with the chaos rhythms of the Mad Shepherd. The Joker then asks, "Are you saying you're as crazy as me?" As the Joker then looks up in terror as Diana strikes a match, and with a maddening smile and look in her eyes, she replies, "Better hope not," as she lights the bomb on Joker's chest. Suffice to say, the building blows up, leaving the Joker's fate ambiguous as always. And unfortunately, she's back to normal in the very next issue with a quick little description of her not really being able to remember much about like the dance and the Pan himself, and she's feeling fine. Which, to be honest, in the slew of all of the craziness going on in the DC universe at the time, a mad, crazy Diana could have been a very interesting storyline if only for a few more issues. And if you want to read the story and all of its goodness, this comes through issues 96 and 97 of the Deodato Messner-Loebs run. You could kind of throw issue 95 in there as sort of like a lead into it because the Joker doesn't really appear to the last page, but if you want more Joker in a Wonder Woman book, well, there you go. Or you can do what I did and just get the full trade paperback of that entire Artemis storyline, which, you know, I would recommend. Because I gotta say, those Brian Bolland covers, mwah, And if you've read this story, I'm kind of curious, what did you think about it? Me personally, I'm always interested when supervillains from other comic books cross over into other heroes' titles. And what do you think of when you think of a crazy Wonder Woman? Is this something you would actually have liked to have seen in a more long-form story or like a little mini event within the pages of Wonder Woman? Please leave your comments in the comment section below. And if you like this video, I'd love it if you'd smash that like button, share it with some friends, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and ring that notification bell for more comic book content. And if you're wondering what to watch next, consider one of these 2 videos. Alright, take care, have a great day, and as always, stay geeky.